and welcome to the launch of the FIMPYME Integrity and Business Ethics Program, being offered by the Inter-American Investment Corporation and its strategic partners, the American Chamber of Commerce of Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean Procurement Institute, Sintegra Change Architects, the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce, and the Trinidad and Tobago Transparency Institute.
FIMPYME Integrity is aimed at promoting a transparent business environment for small and medium-sized companies. This business ethics program encourages the growth of a robust and transparent business environment for SMEs in Latin America and the Caribbean by improving the capacity of SMEs to effectively incorporate integrity, transparency, and anti-corruption practices in their operations. The topic of business ethics is one that interests me on a personal level. Having come from the regional private sector, business without the practice of ethics is unsustainable, as was clearly demonstrated by the recent financial crisis.
As a strong sign of Korea's commitment to the economic and social development of the region, Korea established 3 trust funds in the IDB group: the Knowledge Partnership Fund for Technology and Innovation, the Poverty Reduction Fund, and the Small and Medium-Sized Enterprise Development Fund. $140 million are committed for these 3 trust funds. Among these 3 trust funds, SME Development Fund supported this program. For this fund, Korea contributed $40 million. Let me talk about good examples for current top 3 companies in Korea. They are Samsung, Hyundai, and LG. I hope someday, in the near future, your company could be a big company like them. Why not? About 40 years ago, I mean until the early of 1970s, Samsung, Hyundai, and LG were nothing. At that time, they were just one of small and medium-sized companies which were established in one of the poorest countries in the world. That is Korea.
Now, the minister was saying something very interesting. You, in small companies, big companies, any companies, even in your family, you don't want your name to be associated with unethical practices. Not necessarily that they're illegal, they're unethical. And guess what's changing all that? It's not the law, it's not, some rules that the government puts. Is this. This is much more important today than even the internet. The internet gives you access to knowledge, okay? And basically is changing the world, as we know. But how many people have access to the internet today? 1 billion? I don't know. How many people have access to this? Far more. Because even poor people in India and in Mexico, in Chiapas, because of, that you can buy prepaid cell phones. This you can use, but not only to talk. I can be filming all of you now. And even you don't know if I'm filming you with something here. So this is what creates the possibility, okay, of what we want to convey here. You should start this idea of changing your ways and trying to be more ethical, because tomorrow you are going to end, if not, tomorrow you can end in YouTube. Well, lots of people are in YouTube, I have seen some. So this is one important part, because if today, through the access to information and through this, like I said, you have millions and millions of expectations, and then you see that your neighbors are doing things that are unethical, so you can do 2 things. Or you can mimic them, or you can expose them. And what's happening today is you see more and more people willing to expose. Okay? So this is what, at the end of the day, is going to bring change. Not legal laws, not, a gun to your head. The public that is around you, that has now the means of actually taking in their hands what they want to do. So thank you very much.